Okay, we're back again, working on the Chevy Sonic. Alright, today we're going to be changing out this little Evap thing. That's what we're going to be doing. It's not that hard to get to, it's on the top of the engine. It's not a huge ordeal, but let me go to my OBD2 scanner here. Anyway, if you get a P0496 code for your Chevy Sonic, they say the most common thing is the Evap emission system. What it does is something for emissions. I don't know. I actually think it takes your fumes and keeps putting it through to burn up as much of your fuel fumes as you can. That way it's not exhausting out into the atmosphere. So that is what it is. But this is what it is. And here, it's just right here. It's this guy right here. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to try to get some stuff set up here where there's lights. Because this isn't hard to get off. But there is this little guy right here that you kind of got a squeezy in on. And there's an electrical connector right here. And those are always fun to break. This one right here is pretty easy. So there's really just 3 connections that go into it, plus it's got to slide into a little receiver right there in this bottom part. So give me 1 second to get everything set up. Okay, I'm probably going to have to do this in a couple segments because getting these things off with one hand is going to be kind of tough, and there's nowhere good in this region to sit a camera. Come on, Chevy. Alright, so I'm just going to take this piece right here off first. If I can remember how to get it off. Because I have replaced this once before. I think it's just squeezed. Yep. So see that just squeezes out. Right here's where it's clocked. So you can pop that whole thing out and maybe get some more room in there. Alright, to get the one with the red on there off, just slide a little screwdriver up underneath here and kind of pull out on it. And I think it just pops off after that. Does it? Maybe you gotta take it further off? Or just break it. I mean, you can do that too. There we go. Yeah, you just gotta take it out a little bit further. It's got some little teeth down in there. You just pull that thing out a little bit and it'll pop off. Now where did the whole thing go? There it is. Alright, so now this other one is the crappy electrical connector. Try to get this in position for you. If there's enough light. Look at this guy. A bit better. All right. Oh, okay. So what I had to do was go in from this other side. Stupid hands out of the way. There's the clips up on this side, not on this side. Now hopefully we don't need any of that to put this stuff back in. But I'm going to start. I'm going to try to start with the one that I finished with. Just push it in, get that nice little clicky noise. Now I got to move this guy. Man, get off. Let go. Alright, so then we'll put this other one on, the one with the red clippy on there. Seat that home. Give it a little tuggy. It's fine. Okay, so now we got to connect where it slides into at. Just make sure that you're centering it into the rubber in there. I don't know if I am. There it goes. It just slides on pretty easy once it does. And then this guy right here, he's supposed to go around that way. Just push them down on there. If I can do it one-handed, which I can't. There it goes. Okay, so there it is, all back on. this part right here, I'll show you on the old one. Okay, so that last little part that I was kind of couldn't quite get it pushed down onto there. So this piece right here just goes down into the receiver, but there's also a little O-ring up here. There's a rubber. Make sure your new one's actually got that on there. But pushing that thing down onto there with that fresh O-ring, you really got to give it a little bit more force, but don't beat on it because this is plastic, and what it's clamping into is also plastic. Another thing I like to do too is when you got a part like this, and I did actually check it, but make sure you check it versus your old part, so that way you know it's most probably gonna end up working for you. So it's really not that bad. It's really just 3 connections and a little slider pusher thing. Like I said, the rubber one came out of this one. That's what was still on there. That's why I'm still having kind of a hard time getting the other one in. I didn't see it. It's just too dark in there. But so that's pretty much it. That's your emissions evaporation dinosaur thing. I'm not even sure what it's for, but it's not that bad to get to. You're just kind of leaned over, just a few connections. Then you need to go in on your OBD2 scanner and reset your computer so it'll wipe that out. Hopefully that's it. That's one of the things that it could be. They say that's the most common thing, but I think they also say it could be like your gas cap and stuff like that. But I figure I'd go ahead and just replace that again because I've done it before. But I figure I'd go ahead and replace that again, and if it pops back on again, then I'll just start doing the secondary stuff like gas caps and everything else. But the last time I changed it, it lasted about 1.5 years, and I drive about 104 miles a day in this thing, so it's got a lot of highway time on it. So that's one of the reasons I just went ahead and changed this. If you just changed yours 6 months ago, it's probably not the issue. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try to do the same thing with this if I can remember where I bought it from. I think it was Amazon, but I'll see if I can't find the link for it, and I'll just put it down below. That way if you run into it. P0496 for Chevy Sonic. Thanks for watching.